The 30s and 40s. Two photographs illustrate how it all began. A shy young couple sporting new coats smile happily in front of a gate. 6 years later, 1947, a photo of a football team in front of an industrial shed. They were the craftsmen and employees of the Angelo Molteni furniture making company, founded a few years earlier in 1934. The 50s. The first industrial machines arrived from Germany to manufacture more and better. The sawmill and shearing department had been in-house since 1952. Total control of the supply chain from tree trunk to finished item. An international competition, the Selettive di Cantu, brought designers and manufacturers together, anticipating partnerships between designers and craftsmen. This led to the first prototypes of modern furniture. The 60s. After the machine revolution, the style challenge. Manufacturers joined forces to attract the world to Milan. And Angelo Molteni was among the 14 founders of the first Salone del Mobile 1961. Modern furniture made its debut. In 1968, in 6 or 7 months, production was turned around. Goodbye classics, hello architects, and modern design. The 70s. 1975 marked a watershed. The first numerically controlled machines and punch cards for machining wood were the hardware, the automation that came together with the software, people with the names and surnames of designers and architects. Icons were created. Modulo 3, Monk, Mop, Mount, 505. They sound like an encrypted protocol, but were actually an industrial, cultural and design program. Modulo 3, designed by Bob Norda and Franco Mirenzi, was an anodized aluminium joint that connected two worktops, a beautiful, rational and intelligent desk, to their storage units. It was produced by Unifor M3, which became Unifor in 1974. An important job in 1975 when IBM placed an order for 1,300 desks for their Mount Pleasant headquarters in the state of New York. The 80s. Unforgettable years indeed. The family was expanding. Dada took its place at table. All that was missing was the kitchen. The 80s were only just beginning, but things were gathering pace, full of hope and promise. Luca Meda, determined and creative, brought his close friend Aldo Rossi to Brianza. New projects, theatres, product families that would rewrite the history of forms. Tradition and future went hand in hand. And the world looked on, intrigued. Would they be great classics? The 90s. Piroscafo, a steamship, was the perfect metaphor for the 1990s. Ploughing its way across the oceans, it symbolized the era of globalization. On the way back to Samarkand, old-fashioned words re-emerged: acknowledgement, specialization, flexibility, large numbers, and new paradigms: minimalism, sustainability, alternative materials, wireless. The phrase, less is more, acquired new connotations. Shh, silence. Listen to the designs. 2000 to 2015. A long stretch with a few obstacles and numerous challenges from 1934 to today, and the feeling that it is never enough. No expertise is no longer enough. 4 companies, great architects, a group. But the real conquest is the community inside and out. The local area plus new markets, words and images, communication. Glances, gestures, services, the supply chain, processes and strategies, reputation and social responsibility. In a word, every day and in every detail, a magnificent obsession: quality.